Hi and welcome to the Resources Roadhouse. I'm Wally Graeme and I'm in Singapore. I'm at the Tribeca Future Facing Commodities Conference where I'm having a chat with Graeme Sloan from Carly Metals. Now, Graeme, Carly Metals, you guys, you landed on the ASX IPO earlier this year.
Yep.
And to much fanfare, very much welcomed by the punters who have hung around, which is always a good sign. So why did they come in the first place? Why have they hung around?
Yeah, well, it was a pretty exciting time for us when we listed. We listed the 5th of January. We were the first ASX listing on 24. We were heavily oversubscribed. We raised the maximum amount of $15 million, subscription amount, 25 cents a share. I think we opened at 35 and we went as high as nearly 90 cents within 3 days. So a great opening for us. We currently sit around 40, 45 cents. And yeah, so that whole journey, very short, but very exciting and very quick for us. So the reasons why, quite frankly, we've got 3 big projects, one in the Eastern Goldfields, one in the Pilbara and one over in the Lachlan Fold Belt. Put those together, Wally, and you end up with a tenement package that's probably, if not the largest, very close to the largest hard rock lithium package in Australia. So given that and where those projects are located in probably 2 of the hottest lithium provinces in Australia, you can start to understand why we get such a good following and why we've kept it.
All right, so what have you done since listing to maintain that following, and what do we intend to do in the near future?
Well, it's been a lot of work, Wally, a lot of work on the ground. We've had field crews at Higginsville and in the Pilbara. We've been able to do a lot of soil sampling, a lot of mapping, a lot of rock chips, and what we've uncovered, and in fact today we made an announcement on further soils, but we about 1 month ago we announced that we had 2 big anomalies at Spargoville and Widgymiltha, which is on Higginsville, Eastern Goldfields. They extended for around, put them together, nearly 3 kilometres. Today we have made an announcement those have gone and expanded double. So we've got almost 6 kilometres of these soil anomalies. And the good thing about it, Wally, is that we've taken these rock chips on these outcropping pegmatites up there, and we've come up with grades like 5% lithium oxide and plus 2% here. So they correlate extremely well with the soils, which gives us a great deal of confidence that when we put drill holes in, then hopefully we'll start to get those big numbers.
So what do we expect to hear from Carly in the next few months?
Yeah, look, again, great deal of work. The most exciting thing I think we're going to see, Wally, is we're going to fast track the drilling as quickly as possible. Given the amount of targets we've got now, and given the fact that we've ticked 2 of the 3 main boxes, the only other box to drill is the drilling. Box to tick is the drilling. And if we can get that up and running sooner rather than later, then I think the investors are going to be extremely happy with some of the results coming out there. That's at Higginsville. In the Pilbara, which we've got some very big projects up there. We're looking, and that's a SQM JV. SQM have the right to earn 70% by spending $12 million over 4 years. We'll continue that work. We actually manage the work. SQM paid for the work. So the money we raise in the IPO predominantly goes towards Higginsville, Eastern Goldfields, and some going over to the Lachlan Fold Belt. So we will push both of those 2 main projects. At the same time, we'll bring along our Lachlan Fold Belt project, because it's a brand new province. It sits up there. It's never really had any sort of lithium come out of it. People steered away from it. We've gone in, identified some LCT pegmatites, and it's starting to look extremely exciting for early days, but very exciting. So lots of work, Wally, and we'll aim to spend that money in the right places sooner rather than later.
All right, well, it sounds like you're going to be a very, very busy man, Graeme. I like to hear that. Keep in touch, because we like to bring all this news to our viewers, but it's been great catching up.
No, pleasure, absolute pleasure. Well, and it's good to be able to impart some of this to a different audience, and thank you for doing this for us.
Pleasure.